At the moment, the weather seems to be shifting between summer and autumn and back to summer again, and it can be really hard to know what to wear in this weather. So today I wanted to get started talking about transitional weather because I think when it kind of hops between the two seasons, it can be really difficult to know what to wear. Are you going to dress and you're going to be too hot, too cold? So I wanted to talk about my 5 key pieces that I would include in a transitional wardrobe, or that I have included in my transitional wardrobe, because I've kind of combined a lot of pieces from, say, my autumn wardrobe and my summer wardrobe at the moment. So my wardrobe's looking quite full, but it's because I kind of have a mix of summer and winter. I've got linens and I've got knitwear. And I think at this time of year as well, it's important to kind of embrace both instead of trying to hang on to summer and then just not really wearing the right outfits, or jumping straight into autumn and then feeling a bit too warm in a lot of outfits. So I'm going to share my 5 key pieces. These might not be the same for everybody, but I think it's a great place to start if you're a little bit unsure about what to include in your wardrobe or what to keep in it and what to store away. So when the time comes that you're doing a little bit of a switch over, or you're pulling a few things out of your autumn and winter storage, maybe this will help. So the first thing I want to talk about is light knitwear. This is a great one for those kind of colder days. It's just not hot enough to wear maybe a t-shirt or something lightweight. It is also not cold enough that you're going to put on a big jumper either. So I like to wear some of my thinner knits, and I think these are really easy to style because they look great with a pair of tailored trousers or a pair of jeans. They also look cool with like maybe even linen trousers if you're kind of trying to combine those two seasons together. And they look great paired under a blazer as well if you need that extra layer on top again. So you might wear it on its own at the moment, and then as it comes into this like kind of more towards autumn, it gets a little bit cooler, you can throw on a blazer as well. I've got these in a few different styles. I've got kind of like a darker brown. I've got this one here. I've also got one in a cream. So this is a really good versatile one. It's a nice V-neck style, and they just pair really well with the rest of the colors in my wardrobe. Okay, next up is shoes. I think having some flats in your wardrobe that can kind of work for both weathers or for all weathers is really good. And I think a pair of loafers is a great option. They're closed toe, which means they're great if it's going to rain or be cold. But as well, because you've kind of got your foot out, they're not going to make your feet overheat like a pair of boots would at the moment. So these have been really great option for me for work, especially. They're really smart shoe, and I think they just look great paired with trousers, jeans. I wouldn't personally wear them with dresses, but you could if that's your style. But I like to wear them with something really classic and quite simple. They're really comfortable as well. It's great to have a versatile flat shoe in your arsenal. And I think the lighter tone as well is nice to complement some of the tones in my wardrobe. Again, if you're not quite ready to embrace that kind of autumn winter color palette, then the lighter tone could be quite nice, paired with like white jeans or kind of a cream trouser, paired with light denims, things like that. Another good option for a flat shoe is just basically a closed toe flat. Ballerina shoes are really in at the moment. They're a big trend. So anything that's kind of like a little, even like a round toe or an almond toe. I quite like a pointed toe because I think it's quite cool. But yeah, something that's kind of, it's open, but it's not too open. So it's not a strappy sandal. It's closed toe. Keep your feet reasonably warm, but also not overheat. The next thing is a midi skirt. And this is something that I like to wear in summer with a pair of sandals. But then I will transition it with a pair of boots. So I might not be quite ready to wear this with like tights and boots, but I think an ankle boot and a midi skirt is a great way to go when the weather is starting to cool down a little bit. You can wear this with your lighter knits or a chunkier knit. You could wear it with a t-shirt and a blazer and some trainers. Also love this with a pair of Converse. For me, it's just a really versatile piece, and I think the black and white print means it goes really well with black tops, with white tops. Could even go with like my brown for a nice little pop of color. I wouldn't personally wear this with loafers because it's just not my style, but if it's your style, it could be a good option. So I hope these 5 pieces kind of amalgamate into like a little mini capsule wardrobe that you could mix and match together. I have another version of a midi skirt as well. It's a monochrome, and it's nice to have a little bit of print, but I like to wear it on my bottom half rather than on my top half. But this is a wrap style, but equally will look just as good paired with black ankle boots or a long boot underneath it. And I think the wrap style is just really nice and floaty. It's still going to keep me cool, and the weather hasn't cooled down yet, but I'm kind of feeling like I just want to dress a little bit autumnal. In terms of outerwear, I think a trench coat is it for that transitional season. And this one in particular that I have is unlined, so it's even lighter weight than my other trench coat, which I'll show you as well. This is just a great option. It's kind of just like one layer, like it's unlined. It's just a really lightweight piece. It'll keep the breeze off rather than keeping you warm. I'll keep you a little bit warm than obviously not wearing anything. So this is great to throw on over like a t-shirt and jeans and just have that one layer. Obviously, it's a longer length as well. Will keep you that little bit warmer. And this particular one, I think it might be sold out now. It's from Rioas, the brand, and I love the little tie details on the sleeves and the cuffs. So I've really been enjoying wearing this throughout summer whenever the weather is just not as good as it should be. But I also still have my old reliable one that I picked up probably like 6 or 7 years ago from River Island. It's a very classic like military style trench coat. It has all the typical military style details. This is lined, so as it comes into the later months, maybe more like September, October, this is going to be a great option for me for a little bit more warmth. Needless to mention when it's talking about my wardrobe, but I love to have a trench coat in a really, really neutral color that's going to complement all the other colors in my wardrobe, because it just means I could throw this on over absolutely any outfit. I don't have to consider what outfit I'm putting it with. So it really helps to have a trench coat in a solid color, whether that's a black, a navy, it could be a darker beige, like a camel, just something that really complements the rest of your wardrobe. I think it was in my 5 pieces for your summer wardrobe video that I mentioned blazers as a great outerwear piece. And I think because a lot of them can be like a linen or a cotton or something like that, they are a great piece. So I wanted to mention cardigans instead for the transitional season. This is a really heavy cardigan. I feel like it's almost like a double knit. I'm not sure if it is, but it's a very heavy one. But I think this looks great over t-shirt and jeans or like a nice top and trousers. Perfect for just a little bit of a cozier touch to your wardrobe. I think cardigans are a great option for that kind of later summer month. And it is cooling down, kind of coming into autumn. They're just a little bit cozier than a blazer. You can kind of just wrap it around yourself and stay cozy. But then they're not too heavy that you're going to be too hot. And it's the kind of thing that you can kind of just throw on over an outfit. You can take it off again. Very similar to styling a blazer, but it's a different texture as well, isn't it? It is that cozier vibe that if you love your autumn style and you're really eager to kind of inject a little bit of that into your wardrobe, just chuck a cardigan in and start throwing it over your jeans and t-shirts because you're going to feel so much cozier. So I think you could definitely mix and match those 5 pieces, apart from the obvious kind of like jeans and tailored trousers that kind of see me through the majority of the year. Those would be my top 5 pieces to kind of add in around that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't seen my 5 pieces for summer wardrobe yet, I think I actually included 6. I'll link that here, or I'll pop it on the screen so you can watch it. Because depending on where you are in the world, your weather may still be going strong, your summer weather. So that could be more beneficial to you. But if you are getting to that stage, or you're watching this video in a couple of months, and you're getting to that stage where you need to do that little bit of a switch over, then maybe this one is a little bit more applicable. I'll be sure to do another one in another couple of months when we're fully switching over to our autumn wardrobes. I'll do another for winter as well. But I hope to see you all soon. If you haven't subscribed already, I really appreciate if you do so. Give this video a like if you liked it, and I'll talk to you all really soon.